Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode, we have mostly gotten over the succession crisis after the death of Emperor Porphyrios. We have our factions down to just below the dangerous threshold, so not completely gone, but not in danger of firing immediately, so hopefully that just continues to improve. We do have some of these characters' troops raised though, so hopefully that doesn't annoy them too much. We have also declared war on the Aztecs, that's why we have the troops raised. We are going to basically repeat the plan of our last war against them. We're going to take as many counties from the Emperor's personal domain as we can, which is 2 here, and we're going to siege down his other holdings and kill his army in the hopes of provoking more independence factions and revolts and stuff there, which will hopefully be able to allow us to actually conquer all of his land without having to resort to truce breaking, which is my preferred method of doing it if at all possible. But if we do have to break through truces, we will. So let's unpause and continue with this war. We have armies in his 2 domain counties here, so we'll probably be assaulting these if we can. And then we need to send troops over to his capital as well. The main army is here. I assume that's actually most of his army. Yes. Okay. So we'll get these assaults started as soon as our siege weapons are built. You wish to intercede on behalf of one of my prisoners. Yeah, okay. Especially if that will make our vassals happier. It would only make the King of France happier, if anybody. The released prisoner modifier there is from the Duke that we imprisoned and released. You have improved Ravenna's opinion, that's great. He's up to 100, so he should definitely not be in any factions now. France still is though, as is Africa. I have to assume France is the more powerful one here. It's got 27, got 44, so we'll move our Chancellor over to France. I think I clicked on the water there, so that didn't actually work. There we go. Alright, it looks like our factions are going to be under control for the moment, though. So that is good. Are you sieging me here? I guess not, you're just a vassal of the Aztecs or something. So, let's see, we shouldn't have to fight this army either. I guess we'll send you... Yeah, why don't we just put you back on the boats and land you right in the capital here. Actually, we'll land you there, that's probably slightly faster. Okay, so we can assault here. We can assault here. He doesn't have any lower holdings in this county. Or in this one, actually. I guess he must have given one away or something, because I think he had one of these baronies. Or his predecessor did. Okay, so we've won those 2 sieges. No reason, I think, to siege the lower holdings there, other than for war score, I guess, but instead we'll get more war score from going down to our target county, I think. Prisoner is complaining, we'll let him rot. Unfortunately, our factions are back up to being dangerous. Or at least the independence faction. I guess because of our Despot of Italy joining it. What's he upset about? Oh, just the usual stuff, it looks like. Don't have an honorary title to give him, unfortunately. And I imagine he wants a ludicrously large gift. He is actually more powerful than France, so we could send our Chancellor over there to work on him, but I think we'll just leave him where he is. Either of them leaving the faction would get it below the dangerous threshold. So it doesn't matter too much. We want to battle up here. Oh, somebody's independent. What is this? Is this event spawn troops? I guess it is, okay. I'll take it. Who are you? You're in Normandy, so taking this county is not going to speed up our conquests against the Aztecs, unfortunately. That's fine, we'll just send this army, I suppose, I don't know, down here to siege something. This 15,000... I guess we'll send them to the capital here. They should be able to siege that or assault that. And this 16,000, I think we'll, instead of sending them to our target duchy there, we'll use them to intercept the main Aztec army and hopefully destroy it. So this is where we're going to need our best commanders. No need to put the King of Ravenna in charge of this in the hopes of getting him killed, since he's pretty happy with us now. Also, he's a terrible commander, and we would like to actually win this battle. Looks like they're headed up to maybe attack my army here. Are there any hilly counties around that we can take advantage of? Doesn't look like it, okay. Well, maybe we'll just let them attack them and reinforce instead. Maybe a little more advantageous. Or maybe they aren't going to attack me. Let's order the assault there. And I guess if they aren't going to attack us, we'll just attack them. Can we not go from there to there? Let's see, is there a major river crossing maybe? Nope, just normal rivers. Well, just go this way then, I suppose. Okay, that's done. So that's all of his personal holdings sieged, apart from the ones that we're just going to take from him. Oh, and now he's fighting another army here. Belonging to our vassal. Or rather, the vassal of our vassal. Well, that's fine. I guess we'll let this battle play out and then fight the remaining Aztec army, which it looks like is going to win the battle here. Oh, and we have a new vassal, Despoina of France. Okay, she's relatively happy with me. That does mean that France is out of our faction, so good news there. And a tithe is also very welcome. Especially since I believe we took the ambition to amass a fortune again, which is going to be 1,000 gold. I had to break up a fight between my son and another child yesterday, or today. We'll talk to him about kindness, I suppose. Alright, so we'll send our 16k in here. Hopefully should be able to catch the Aztecs. Which we will. And hopefully this battle will be worth enough war score for us to end the war, otherwise we are going to have to do some more sieges, even though we don't really need to. Yeah, it was not worth remotely enough. So let's see, if we can just do more assaults and get this done quickly, I will do that. Like here, for example. And you come up here. Can't assault here. This one is done though. We can assault again. Okay, that's the Aztec army wiped out. Let me just check, since I didn't before, that he doesn't have any subholdings in this county. He doesn't. That's fine. Oh, he does have a subholding here. Maybe this is the one I was thinking of. But that doesn't matter anyway, since we're going to take the whole county. Okay, up to 64%. We can do another assault here. We fulfilled our ambition to amass a fortune. So now I guess gaining 10 piety isn't that useful to us. We wouldn't actually gain 2 stewardship out of this. The way this works, I think, is that it reduces your stewardship by 2 for the duration of the time you have the ambition, and then it just gives you it back afterwards. So unfortunately that won't help us with our domain. I guess we can try to become a formidable fighter or try to amass more gold. Yeah, I guess gaining the stewardship from this is valuable, so I'll take that ambition again. And then hopefully avoid spending too much money. And we'll assault this, up to 88% in the war. The Aztecs have raised more troops, but we will just ignore those. They're mostly belonging to his vassals anyway, since we've got control of most of his domain. We do want to make sure he doesn't cede anything back, though, if possible. I think we should be able to end this before he can, though. There's 100%, so we'll go ahead and accept his surrender. So we took these 2 counties directly. I guess we'll just give them to random people and then transfer the vassalage to our King of France, or Queen of France, I should say. She's 15, she's about to come of age. I wonder if we can arrange a marriage with her to a relative of ours that would give us an opinion bonus. That would be probably pretty useful. We'll arrange betrothal, I guess. For her and nobody. Okay. I guess she would want a matrilineal betrothal, wouldn't she? Still nobody. Okay. Well, never mind. We can get our troops out of the Aztec land and disbanded now. So why don't you all just come to this county? This is a retinue, so obviously we don't need to disband that. We can disband our boats, though. And let's hope we get some more land going independent of the Aztecs, or even just revolts. Since any factions in there now are going to be extremely powerful relative to the Emperor, at least for the near future. Okay, our son and heir needs to be educated. Obviously this is a job for us personally. We do not want to disband special event troops, so we'll send them over here to hang out with our retinue, I suppose. And those are all raised levies, so we should have no troops raised now. Which we do not. Okay. Sounds good. We should probably try to kill the Emperor as well, just in case we have a chance of doing that. Doesn't seem likely, but may as well give it a try. We should also, I guess, declare on Swabia and this Duke here. Since we no longer have truces with them since our character died. And here we'll take this county, I suppose. And I suppose we could declare for this county down here, even though it doesn't really help us. I suppose there's no reason really not to. And I think we gained this county somehow as well, due to whatever war was going on there. So maybe we can transfer his vassalage to our Queen of France now. Which we can. Not that we're having trouble with our vassal limit right now. But better to keep things under control there, I suppose. Alright, so we'll raise Carinthia, I think, to go up here. And I think we can afford to send our retinue down to siege this county. Probably for the best if we avoid raising too many troops from our vassals, because they are still not as happy with me as they could be. Alright, let's not take attrition here. Spread out a bit. Alright, looks like we probably haven't caused any more revolts or independence factions in the Aztecs, which is unfortunate, a little disappointing. But I guess there's still a chance some could happen. We can see if there's anyone we can bribe into this plot anyway. I'll bribe one person in, just because that gives it a small chance of firing. Collected a tithe, which is useful towards our ambition, though. I guess we don't need this 11k to also go down and siege that. How many troops do you have right now? 26k. So we also don't want to leave this on its own. I guess we'll just keep it close by. This war we fight has already cost many lives, and many more will die. Can I really say that I enjoy war? Yes or no? I suppose we'll take the piety. Not that one of either really matters too much. I suppose really we should take the prestige, since it actually does matter. But one prestige is fairly negligible in the whole scheme of things. So we have a pretty large enemy army there, sieging us. I assume that's an ally of his, the Electoral Palatinates. Yes, okay. Let's see, they should maybe come over here to try and fight these armies, and we'll just be able to reinforce and beat them pretty easily. We lost a siege here. I only assume it was actually our ally that lost one. I don't think we have holdings. Oh, we do have a holding up here. Oh, the Templars. Or the Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre, rather. Okay. Somebody granted them a holding. And they are our vassal, so that's why. Looks like this county is under attack by somebody. Duke of Surrey, which is unfortunate. Maybe we should have taken that. just to stop it falling into the wrong hands, as it is about to. So it looks like they are going to attack us over here on the 27th. I guess we got there just in time to appoint some leaders here. So we'll let them come in, then we'll just reinforce. I don't mind too much giving up the siege progress. Maybe we actually won't give up the siege progress, we'll just reinforce with this 8,000. That should be plenty, I think. My son is a charitable little rascal. We can have him become charitable, which seems fine, I think. Alright, we won that battle and it got us 100% war score. So we can immediately end this. And we'll, I suppose, just grant the duchy title to one of these people, even though they are the wrong culture. But we didn't gain any of the lands personally, so unfortunately we can't grant it to a Greek character. And there's a holding in here held by somebody else, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. The Duchy of Lower Lorraine, which is actually a kingdom, we are not going to be able to create until we have more prestige. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can wait, I suppose. I think we need to conquer some more land in here eventually as well. Is that true? Let's look at our CVs. I guess not, actually. Okay. Well, never mind then. So this just leaves the war against Swabia, which we are sieging our target county there. We should probably just send the rest of our troops from here over to look for the army and probably fight it. I think that would be the quickest way to get this over with. It hasn't appeared though, so maybe he's fighting some other wars. Which he is. Okay. Well, maybe we'll just wander around his land looking for it. For now, though, we are just about out of time, so we'll have to leave it here. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.